What's up, guys? Welcome back to Functional Fitness. I'm your iFit trainer, Casey Gilbert. We are back with balance and mobility. So I know we've been hitting these muscles hard. We are tired. We are going to work them through some balance and mobility today to give them a little function, to give the muscles a little break from all that strain. Okay, here's what we need for the entire workout. You need one heavy dumbbell. We're going to be doing some wood choppers later on. You need two medium weights that you would use for renegade rows. We're going to add a little twist to that. You need a very light dumbbell. I'm going to use a 5 pound. Get the lightest object you can. We're going to do some V-sit dribbles. I'll show you that in a bit. We need a medium kettlebell that you can snatch. And we just need a nice super band, nice light super band for the warm-up. Okay? That's all the equipment for the whole day. We're going to get right into a warm-up. Let's start with wide legs. We'll just make sure the hips are open. We'll do some squat circles, okay? So lean down, bend to one side, pick either side. We're going to shift to the other and come back up. Reverse that direction, down, twist. So you're getting that internal rotation of one hip, the external of the other, coming down, big open, all right? We should be a little tired after all the work we've done, but this is a nice reward with the balance and mobility. I love these exercises we're gonna do today. Very excited to share some of my favorite workouts with you. All right, drive back up. Let's go one more each direction. Drive up and back the other way. All right, back up. Let's grab our super band, and we're gonna do some super band deadlifts to get a little glute activation, and then we're gonna do some work on our butts, working our mobility of sitting up straight, and I'll show you why later on. So right now, we're just getting nice and loose. You're about hip width apart, so the tension is not too high. Squeeze to the top, roll the shoulders back, back down. We're gonna just activate that posterior chain, because we got some kettlebell snatches today. So we want to make sure those muscles are ready. Okay? Nice. Let's do 5 of those. Squeeze for 1, shoulders back, core tight for 2, big stretch, back up for 3, 2 more, guys. Nice, and 4, and back down and squeeze up for 5. Beautiful. Taking that super band, we're to work on the ground, okay? We're going with straight legs. Move the equipment out of the way if you need to. Now, I'm going to give you a little peek into what we're doing later. Later on, we're working sitting up like this, moving different hands. So we're going to work up to that by doing just some pull aparts here. Now watch my shoulders. I'm going to depress them back and down and then pull apart. Now this shouldn't be crazy difficult. If it is, go really wide. If you need to modify, you can put your feet a little closer, or you can even be on your knees here. This is nice and easy, just opening up. Let's do 10 of these, and then we'll just do some shoulder retractions, okay? Again, this is easy, keeping the shoulders down and back. All right, let's do 5 more. 1, 2, nice and quick. 3, 4, 5. Now, roll up a little bit so your shoulder width apart. And all I want you to do is pull your shoulders down, and we're going back and forward. Back and forward, getting that depression, squeezing back, pushing forward. We're opening up that upper back and working in the seated position without pain. Now, if you find you're rolling down a little bit, try to scoot your butt back a little bit and try to sit more on your glutes. All right, 3 more. 1, back in, 2, back in, and 3. Drop the super band, shake out the arms, all right? Couple circuits coming at you today. The first one, super fun, all right? Let me tell you what you need. You will need the 2 medium dumbbells. So we're gonna do some renegade twists. And I'll show you that right here. If you've ever done a renegade row, we're in push-up position like so. Nice strong renegade row. Now, with the mobility, now this is a challenge, so if you need to modify, you can do this without weights, or you can just stick with a renegade row. I'm gonna call it a renegade twist. Keeping that nice firm form, you're gonna open up, reach to the sky, and take a look at that dumbbell as you go all the way up and press. Returning the weight down in the same motion. Now after 50 seconds of that, we're gonna drop our knees, move the dumbbells directly to the side out of the way. Back to push-up position, a little mobility flow, okay? We're gonna step our right foot forward, left foot forward, up into a squat hold. Hands back down, same thing, other direction. We'll add a little bit of speed here, but you're going at your own pace, okay? After that, from that squat hold, I'll back up so you can see me. We're doing a squat jump to a single leg balance. So I'll let you take a little break, and then we're gonna do a jump. You land on one foot, you find your balance, all right? Squat down, jump, other foot. If that's a little challenging, don't worry. If you're falling out of it, that's why we practice, all right? 3 moves, we're gonna run through that circuit, okay? That's it. So, 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We'll start off with those renegade twists. I'll give you 10 seconds to get set. Make sure everything else is out of the way. All right? Here we go, guys. In 3, 2, 1. We got 50 seconds on. Row, press to the sky, back down. Now, this is one of the more challenging moves we're going to do today. And we're going to start off right away so our body's fresh and we're able to handle this strain. Now, modifications, if you would like, you can do this on your knees, or like I said, just stick with that renegade row and don't open up, okay? All the way up, right back down. Nice. Got about 20 more seconds here, and we'll take that 10-second break. Again, if this is a little too tough on your hands, you can also put that opposite hand on the ground for a little more stability. Okay, so watch me here. You could put the opposite hand down and row up. 5 seconds, we'll take that 10-second break in 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees and just move the dumbbells outside of reach. Mobility flow like I showed you in 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot outside of the right hand. Left foot other side, hands come up, and you drop back down other direction. Now, if this feels good, maybe we speed it up a little bit. If not, maybe we slow it down, okay? Now, when I'm halfway through, I'm gonna challenge you to add a little push-up in there. I'm gonna make this a little bit tougher, okay? 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, all right? If you're feeling good here, maybe we add a little push-up in the middle and fire up that body, okay? Modifications are key, so are advanced moves. If we're feeling good and comfortable, we get up to that challenge. If you need breaks, you sit in that deep squat hold. If you're feeling good, you keep going. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and stand up and shake out the legs. We've got 10 seconds here, and then we're gonna do a squat jump to that single leg balance, okay? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Squat, pick either leg, land, find your balance, back down. Squat, jump, land, back down, okay? All you're doing, you're not worried about how long you're holding that balance. You're just controlling that jump into a single leg landing. Nice. Even if it's just a split second and you're alternating. Now, if this is challenging or a little bit too much for you at this point, your modification, you just squat and stand, okay? Take that jump out anytime you need to. Heart rate's getting up. Should be tough. Nice. Stand. Balance. Bring back down, jump, stand, balance. Nice. 5 seconds. We'll get that break in 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Nice job, guys. One time through. We're gonna go back through it. Little break here. Take about 10 more seconds. We're gonna get back to those renegade twists. Okay. Nice job, guys. Here we go. Next set in 3, 2, and 1. Push-up position. Row, press, back down. Now, this is working that balance because you're on one hand for a significant portion. Working that mobility because that shoulder is moving in different planes of motion and you're getting that weight controlled all the way up and all the way down. You'll get a little bit of opening of the hips. Don't worry about it too much. Just think about control. All right. Also, that core should be fired up. Keep it going. Almost there. Like I said, one of the tougher ones of this workout today. 10 seconds, we'll get that little break. A couple more. Let's do one more on each side. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return with control. Drop the weights to the side. We'll do that mobility flow, okay? Back to it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right foot outside, right hand, left, hands up, back in. Okay, back up, squat, hold, back in. When we're about halfway through, I'm gonna start adding that push-up again. If you can, I want you to do the same. Back up, back down. And we're gonna do 3 sets of this circuit. So focus, this is only set number 2. Halfway, guys. So I'm gonna add that push-up, control, and press. Just firing up that upper body as we get that lower body as well. This is one of my favorite things to do because it's not too strenuous on the muscles, but it's a great opener for those hips. Whew. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. We're going back to squat jumps after this, guys. Remember that single leg balance after the jump. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squat, balance. Remember, you're watching something that isn't moving. I'm picking a spot on the floor about 5 feet or so in front of me, and that's my gaze, that's my focus. Drive up. If you fall out of it, that's all right. We just do it again. Now the arms, you do whatever's comfortable. You either go into both hands together, you can do a nice sprinter stance, or you can put both hands behind you and down. Whatever feels good here, we're focusing on that balance, whatever it takes. Nice. Back down, back up. Almost 10 seconds, let's do one on each side. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. 2 rounds through. Shake it out. Give you guys another 10 seconds. We'll go again. 3rd time through. Final round through this circuit. Sweating yet? All right, good. That's what we're aiming for, okay? Next set in 3, 2, final set. Let's go. Drive up, twist. Add that pause if you can at the top, all right? Now, don't forget the core. Your gaze is either straight up to the sky at the top, or I like to look right at the dumbbell. That helps me focus on my balance and my stability in this move. Take your time here. Remember, this is balance, mobility, focus. So if you feel like you can't get that balance, you modify. You can do this with just your hands, or you can drop and just do the renegade row. Okay? Nice. Switch. Right back down. Almost there. 10 more seconds. Let's get one more good one on each side. Reach up, drive, hold, back down. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Last round through this mobility flow. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to push-up position. Now, if you're feeling good, I want you to add that push-up each time. Step back, push up, step forward, hands are up. Remember, this is your resting point. If you need it, take a little extra time there and get that heart rate back down slightly. Do you want it elevated? We want to be sweating. Right back into it. Nice. Great job, guys. Now, hopefully this is something new for you. Maybe you haven't done this before. So good. Feel free to incorporate this in any other routines, just for a little hip opener and a little mobility flow. 15 seconds, guys. Now, let's add a couple more push-ups in there. Let's do 2, 1, 2. I skipped a couple sets there. That's what's good about the flow. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, guys. So, this is all flow work. So if you miss the push-ups like I missed, it's okay, man. It's just fun. Let's go back to that squat to jump in 3, 2, and 1. Squat, jump. Maybe we get a little more bounce this time. Maybe we shoot a little bit higher and find that stability. Remember, that's why we did that little glute activation to start. Drive up, balance. Nice. This is a great workout to improve your running form. Because think about it, if you're running, you're doing a lot of stuff on one leg at a time. So, halfway through, we're reminding ourselves why we do things and why we're working the stability. Yeah, find that balance, all right? By the end of this series, I want you to be able to balance on one leg for as long as you can, as long as you want, all right? 10 seconds. Let's do one more on each side. One more good one. 5, 4, other side. 3, 2, and done. Shake it out. Good job, circuit number 1. Grab a drink and grab some towel off. Nice job. Okay, next circuit, guys. Here's what you need. Medium kettlebell, we're gonna do a snatch, and we got a heavy dumbbell for a wood chop. Now keep recovering here as I show you the moves, and it's only one on the right for the snatch, one on the right for the wood chopper, and then we run it back, okay? 2 times through. Now, this is gonna be a little lower intensity for the heart rate. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Now, we haven't done a kettlebell snatch, so I want you to focus here. Just like with a dumbbell, we're driving up close to the body and overhead. But since this bell is a little different weight, we're trying to snap up. Watch my hand. Coming underneath, and the weight is gonna flip, and you catch it and press through. Okay, you don't want it to slam down on your forearm. You wanna punch through the ceiling. So the full move here. Snatch, punch. Now when that arm is overhead, that's when we get to the balance work. We're gonna reverse lunge left, reverse lunge right. We return it down. We stick with that same side for a minute. Okay, if you need to modify, go lighter. Or again, you can do this body weight. Minute 2, we're gonna take this dumbbell, okay? Both hands, you can interlace or have one over the other. Going from the right hip, wood chop over the left shoulder. Now, key here, stability and control. At any point, if I asked you to freeze, you should be able to freeze. This is all with control. One on the right, one on the left. Or sorry, one of each on the right, one of each on the left. And then we go back through that circuit again, okay? Good. Let's grab that medium kettlebell, guys. We're going with the right arm only to start. Snatch to reverse lunge. 3, 2, 1. Come down, snatch overhead, punch through. Find your stability. Reverse lunge left, reverse lunge right. Now I'm taking my other arm out to the side. That's helping me a lot with my stability. Go lighter here if you need to. Do this body weight if you need to. Remember, we reset to the ground, punch through the ceiling. Step back, core tight. Nice, this is tough, only 40 seconds on. Over, drive. Nice job, guys, 10 seconds. Let's do one more circuit here. Drive through, punch, reverse lunge left, reverse lunge right. We're down in 3, 2, 1. Kettlebell goes to the side. Now, we're doing that wood chop in about 15 seconds. We're going from the right hip, or whatever side you just had the kettlebell, from that hip over the opposite shoulder. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come from that hip, kind of pointing that toe, swing over, okay? Watch my toes if you can. You're getting that pivot. You're hitting that home run swing, dropping that wood with control. Remember, this could easily be put into a power move, but that's why we're slowing it down and having control all the way through. Pivoting the hips, we're more than halfway, guys. Paul Bunyan over here. Chop it down, swing it up. 10 seconds, guys. We'll get the break. We'll run it through the other side. Nice. Core should be on fire. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Return that dumbbell. Now we're going to put it on the opposite side so we don't get confused. Let's take that kettlebell. A couple more seconds. We got about 10 seconds. Left side snatch to reverse lunge. All right? Here we go, guys. Other side. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drive through, snatch and punch. Go for that overhead lunge. Now, you're finding something to look at. Again, I'm looking a few feet in front of me on the ground. That's not moving because I want to maintain my balance and my stability. Left arm snatch, punch through. Nice. Overhead lunges are the best. Whew. Total body, guys. This is why we worked up to this. We've done thrusters. We've done snatches. Now we're putting them together. 10 seconds. Let's do one more sequence. Lunge, big stretch. Lunge, 5, full return, 3, 2, 1. Put it on the other side so we know what's next. Grab that dumbbell with the left hand. Left hip, right shoulder, okay? Take that break. We're going 10 seconds. I love these. I love these. They're so good. Core should be on fire. Let's go in 5, 4. Abs, baby. 3, 2, and 1. From that hip, over the shoulder. Now, I was gripping the dumbbell with my right hand last time. Right now, my left hand is underneath my right. So, make sure you're reversing the grip. Even if it feels a little off, you want to maintain switching grips each time and focusing on getting rid of any imbalances that we've created, okay? Control, control, nice. Remember, if I said pause at any time, pause. I want you to be able to pause, nice. 8 seconds, guys. Let's do one more. 5, 4, 3, 2, control. Drop it to the right. That's set number 1. We'll take just that 20 seconds, all right? Heart rate shouldn't be too high. We'll go right into the right side. You got the dumbbell on the right as well. Second sequence, second set, last set, all right? Here we go, guys. Set number 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and punch. Overhead. Now, you want to make sure that you're pressing that kettlebell or that dumbbell, whatever you're using, through the ceiling. Constant tension on that shoulder to make sure that there's stability there, okay? Nice. 20 seconds in, guys, halfway through. Nice. All the way overhead, other side, and other side. Nice job, guys. Stick with that. I know it's a compound, tough move. Core should be on fire, screaming. Woo! In 5, one more. 4, let's do both sides. 3, 2, 1, let's finish it up. Back down, okay? Drop it to the left. Grab the dumbbell. If you need a break, take that 20 seconds, all right? Woo! 10 seconds, we'll take it over the shoulder. Remember, same hip that you were just holding that kettlebell. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gripping it with my right hand. Alternate that grip. Control. You're leaning down, you're twisting up. Pushing off the legs, controlling with the arms, and controlling with that core. Nice job. All the way up, big swing. Nice job, guys. Halfway through, it's the last one we got on this side. All right, now remember, notice how my elbows are bent. Keep it close to the body. We can control. 10 seconds, we'll do a few more. You got 5, 4, one more, 3, 2, and 1. And we're done with that right side. I'm gonna move the dumbbell to the left. I'm gonna grab that kettlebell on the left in just a sec. We got 10 seconds, guys. This will be the last part of this circuit. Focus, core tight, punching through. If you're wearing a watch like I am, it's better to turn it on the inside so you're not slamming that kettlebell down. Don't want to break anything. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and punch. All right? I learned that the hard way. First time I tried some kettlebell snatches, I was going to get a new watch the next day. So now we know. All right? Drive. Overhead. That being said, if you do feel that kettlebell slamming down on your forearm, try to smooth it out. Punch through. We're halfway, guys. These are tough. Not too much weight, but some compound moves here. Overhead. Woo! 10 seconds, guys. Let's get one more good sequence. Pop, punch. Big, strong step. Big, strong step. 3, 2, 1, return. Okay, last thing, that dumbbell. Take time. I picked it up right away, but I'm still gonna take that rest. 10 seconds. One more sequence. One more exercise. Here we go, guys. In 5, we're there. 4, 3, 2, say it. Party time. Let's go. Hip over the shoulder. Having fun, guys. Come on. So any twisting motion, any rotation, this is going to help you control it, okay? Anything that you have to do, especially if you're playing a sport, hockey, golf, baseball, anything you're twisting, you want to be able to control it. And if you're chopping wood, I guess too, more than halfway. Here we go. Drive. Functional fitness, guys, name of the game. Stick with me. 10 seconds, guys, nice break. Another circuit after. Let's get that heart rate down after this in 5. Let's do 2 more. In 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job, all right. Whew, I'm excited for this next one. I want you to take your time. Sit down if you need to. Get that towel, get that water. Now all you need for this next one is a light dumbbell. Now I'm going with the lightest I can find. I got a 5-pound dumbbell. You can even use an object. You can use a water bottle, piece of paper, your towel, and I'll show you what I mean. Now, we're gonna have 4 moves. We're gonna do 2 times through the circuit. We'll go about 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. First one is a V-sit dribble. Now V-sit, you're right in the middle, legs are up. With the dribble, taking this light weight, we're going in and out, okay? It's light because it's really about the motion of the legs. If we didn't have that weight, which is a great modification if you need to, just bicycles with the legs. Number 2, remember when we did that banded work? You're gonna sit up, it's a straight leg. I'm calling it a T pass. You're gonna hold one arm out to the side, back in, switch to the other. Nice, tough. Now you can either hold the other arm out or you can keep it in the middle. If you keep it in the middle, it's a little tougher. Next, we drop the dumbbell, we get to the side. I'm gonna spin around so you can see me. It's a mountain climber with a knee touch in the middle, slow and controlled. Watch. Mountain climbers are here, right? When we add the hands, they look like this. Touch, touch, touch. Okay? Last one is gonna be speed skater. So you're gonna make yourself a little bit of room because we're gonna do a little lateral movement coming up. Now, speed skater, you start to one side. It's almost like a nice reverse lunge. Drive to the other side and step. See if we can get all the way over our mat. Great modification for this, watch me here, is just a step. If you want to make it tougher, maybe we try to land and not touch that back foot too long. A little tap, okay? All 4 of those moves, let's get started in 10 seconds. 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, guys. This is our last circuit, two times through. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. V-sit, let's dribble. Woo! Back and forth. Now, very little motion with the arms. Okay, the legs are doing the work. You're thinking chest up, back straight. Drive and pass, okay? Woo, I love it. That core work, fire it up. Now, this dumbbell is super light, or whatever object you have should be pretty light. We're focusing on that core stability, that balance. Want to make it tougher? You just modify with that speed, and you go back and forth with a little bit more speed, okay? Keep going, almost there. Woo. All right, guys, 15 seconds left. We'll take that break, and then we get a nice low heart rate move with that T-pass. All right, 10, 7, 6, keep passing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Relax those hip flexors. I want you to flex your toes back towards your shin to keep the legs down. Modifications, you keep your feet down, or you can do this on your knees. We'll start in. I'm going to move my hand with the other one. 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell goes to my right. Other hand goes out, pass in the middle, okay? Thinking about flat back. Thinking about driving those hips backward, sitting up on the glutes, and keeping control. All right, if you want to make it tougher, the hand that's not holding anything stays in the middle. That's going to make sure that that balance, that weight is pulling all the way to the side. Nice, I love this move for shoulder stability, and also, you're keeping that upright motion, you're firing up those hip flexors. Remember, flex those toes back towards you and try to keep the entire leg touching the mat. 10 seconds, guys. Love this one. Now, we're going to those mountain climbers with the knee touch, all right? We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, together. We got the mountain climbers for 50. In about 8 seconds, we're going. Modifications, you can use it without the hand or take breaks. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Tap and release. Tap and release, all right? The slower you do this, the more activation. This is very similar to those bird dog holds that we've done in previous workouts. Nice. So taking a simple exercise you've probably seen, just a mountain climber, and making it a whole lot tougher with one quick alteration. Keep the shoulders slightly drawn back, chest is strong, hips pointed towards the mat the entire time. Take breaks if you need to here. Try to stick with me. Back, tap, back. Coming up on 10 seconds, guys. Keep breathing, tap, breathing, tap. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, 1, and down. All right, set yourself up for speed skaters. Make sure your area is clear. I'm gonna start to one side of my mat. Left foot's to the left. I'm gonna jump over to the other side, all right? In 3, 2, 1. Jump over, tap the foot back, little lunge, all right? Start slow, start controlled. Watch me here, modification. Step, okay? Make it tougher. See if you can balance and barely touch the toe down, all right? Woo, stretching out those glutes. A lot of tough work this week. So we're getting that stretch, that stability, and working that lateral motion. More than halfway through, guys. And we're only doing this circuit one more time. So we are in that finish line, coming close. That final push towards the end coming up. Woo! 10 seconds. Speed it up if you can. Finish this circuit song. Woo! 5, 4, jump. 3, 2, 1. Recover, we got one more of those, guys. All right. Those are fun. These are some of my favorite moves to do. Anything that directly relates to a sport, I'm a big sport fanatic. Whew. All right, you ready? Let's go. Grab that Light dumbbell, we got 5. Now this is our last time through. In 3, 2, and 1. Get that V-sit, dribble. Trying to keep the hips stable, shoulders aren't moving. Keep your gaze at something that's not moving, all right? Big exhale. See if you can add a pause. Maybe we speed it up a little bit to make it tougher. Nice. Drive. Woo, baby. Got that burn halfway through. Let's go. Can't fake hard work, guys. Takes hard work, dedication right here. Can't buy these bodies. We're gonna build them up ourselves. Let's go. 10 seconds, coming down. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax, all right? Stretch out the hips if you need to. In about 6 seconds, we're going to that T-pass. This time, try to keep the empty hand forward. 3, 2, 1. Shoulders down and back. Keep the empty hand forward. And think how much that's affecting your abs here. All right, flexing the toes back. Think about pushing the entire leg into the ground. The quads are engaged. Nice. All right. Great way to improve that thoracic spine strength. Working on that hip flexor strength. If you sit down at work, or if you spend a lot of time sitting, it's gonna improve your posture here. And you can even do this wherever you're at with any object, guys. 20 seconds here, all the way down. What's a fun way to do it? Maybe do it with a treat. You like candy? I love Airheads. Do it with an Airhead. Pass it back and forth. You do 10 on each side, then you eat it, all right? Here we go, almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, that burn, baby, come on. No more equipment today, guys. We're going mountain climber with the taps. In 5. Well, we got 2 more moves, guys. This is easy. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Tap and hold. Nice. Tap and hold. Cool. Maybe you're feeling like speeding it up a little bit. Get that heart rate up. Or we slow it down. Add a little bit more pause. All right? It is no right or wrong way to do it. As long as you're doing it with good form, that's it. That's all I ask. Okay? Whew. Tap those knees. Bring the knee all the way up towards the chest. Getting that core engagement. Pushing through. Ha. Left. Right. Keep tapping. 20 seconds, guys. We got 1 more move. So speed skaters. It's going to be a nice stretch for those glutes. And we'll get those arms that nice, well-deserved recovery. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. 10 seconds. We got 1 more exercise. You know it, the speed skater. We love it. Take 1 leg behind. Here we go. 3. This is it. 2. And 1 step back. Get low. Drive. Drive. Try to speed up a little bit here. As long as that front knee points forward and you keep your chest facing forward. Nice. Now, the hip that's here, driving through. So the foot that's landing, you're pulling through that glute. Just building that glute medius. That's the part that makes that glute round. Fills out those jeans. There we go. Back and forth. More than halfway. Exaggerate with the arms. In the Olympics, getting that speed skater. Skating towards the goal. Guys, come on. Woo! Baby, we got 10. Go with me. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lean at the line. 3, 2. Gold medal. 1. Gold medal. Let's go, baby. That's it, baby. We're going to relax. We're going to recover. That should feel good, all right? Energy is high. Let's stretch, all right? On all fours. We're going to do that same bird dog or the cats and cows. That's what it is. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, around the spine. Feel free to get water. Towel off here. Sometimes I like to get right into the stretches and get those bodies moving while they're still warmed up. Big stretch here. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, arch. Exhale, tuck. Fake sweat, guys. We're working hard. Woo! 2 more. Big tuck, press. Inhale, arch. Exhale, press. All right, let's stand up. Let's grab that super band again, because we did a lot of work with these arms. We're gonna stretch them out. Wrap it up, let it hang behind you, and grab it behind your back. And I want you to reach as high as you can and pull down. You're getting that stretch of this arm. That's my right arm here. Pulling back. You should feel a nice stretch of your tricep, your shoulder. Add a little motion, it feels good. Oh man, I love that. Back down, release that. Switch it, okay, wrap it up on the left. Let it hang down. Behind you, you're grabbing that band and pulling. Getting that stretch on that left arm. Guys, the balance and mobility, trust me, you will feel those in your abs tomorrow. So make sure after this, lots of water. If I'm sweating this much, I know you're sweating too. You gotta replenish that hydration, get some nice electrolytes. We're eating food, we're stretching, recovering properly. Let's go over and back with these shoulders. Nice wide with the band, over, big stretch. Ooh, that part feels good. Right back down. Remember, not arching, tucking. Even when we're stretching, even when we're doing mobility work at the end, we keep proper form, right? Woo! Nice, guys. Couple more. Let's do 3 more over and back. We're hitting the legs after this. 2 more. Nice. 1 more. All right, I'm gonna towel off real quick. We'll hit the legs. Sweating all over the place. Okay, quad stretch. Find the balance on the right leg. I know, we've been bouncing all day. Find it. Drive the left or whichever one you're on. Roll the shoulders down and back. Think about that knee driving through the ground. Get that extra contraction to get that nice stretch of that quad. And look at you, maybe you're thinking, whoa, I couldn't balance like this one before I started this series. There you go, that's why we do it. Switch, other side. Like I said, when you're done with this series, guys, I want you to be able to stand on one foot with relative ease. You will fall out of it sometimes, but that's not what we're striving for. We're not striving for perfection. We strive to make progress. We practice to make progress, okay? Let's bring it down, a little hamstring stretch, hinge back, trace the arms as far as you can with a flat back, sit back with the hands shaking out, booty rocks left and right, tuck the chin and tailbone, round it up. Oh baby, give yourself a nice big flex. Guys, we did some work, functional fitness, nice balance mobility. I'm your iFit trainer, Casey Gilbert. I know you're pumped up, so I'll see you soon.